Hi, this is Mandy with Scholarware Marketing, and today we're going to show you what to do with your contacts once you've got them uploaded into Command. So this is going to be along the lines of marketing and how to make sure that you are cultivating that database of yours once you've got them imported into Command. But as much as I'm going to show you some things in Command today that you can do yourself, I do want to let you know that at Scholarware Marketing, we do have a digital marketing department. So if you are looking for assistance in creating marketing pieces or maybe even help with your social post, like having someone manage that for you or help you manage your database and make it more robust in what you are doing to reach them and branding yourself, we definitely can assist you with that. Just give us an email at support@scholarwaremarketing.com. We will be happy to send you over our packages and pricing. So it's extremely reasonable and it's just great to have experts and professionals on your team with you to help you do the things that you're wanting to do, but don't necessarily have time to do as a realtor, right? So definitely give us a shout out if you're interested in that. For today, you can see we're already signed into Command and we're going to go over here to the Contacts tab on our left. Now, you do have the option to make sure that you're doing some of the marketing choices we're going to do today as an individual to an individual contact by just selecting on their name or their checkbox here. So everything you're going to see me do today, I could just check the box beside one person and choose the bulk action drop down, or I can actually open the contact and make changes here. But for today's purpose, I do want to show you bulk action to do to your contacts once you've got them in. So essentially everything I'm fixing to show you, you can do to an individual if you want, but I want to show you how to do it to multiple at a time. So I'm going to click back on my contacts tab here on the left. I'm going to choose multiple contacts here. And as you were just seeing, we do have a bulk action drop down menu right there. So there's several options here. We do have a great video that goes over bulk action options that you can do on our YouTube video or our YouTube channel. So you will see things like add an activity to their timeline if you would like, or you can add a note to them. You can even add tags here. If you know in the future that you're going to want to like contact a specific list, like you would say, well, I know that I got these from an open house. So you can go in here and create open house, or you don't even have to put leads because it can mark it as a lead, but create open house as a tag and go ahead and create that. And it automatically adds it. It says one selected. So we're going to add selected there and you'll see that it did add it. Um, it looks like I didn't add it to both. So let's try that again. Add tags. So you can add bulk tags that maybe you did not at first, there we go, that you didn't get in before your import or you hadn't manually added them yet. So you can add tags that you may have forgotten, or now that you have a new way of wanting to organize your database and know how you want to reach out to them, you can add tags now that way. But let's say that you want to make sure that you're including them on an email campaign that you're fixing to start. Right here it says add to email list. So you can click add to email list and your email list that you already have created for your campaigns will drop down right here. I'll show you in a minute how to do this from the campaigns tab, but this email list is for whenever you go to create like an email campaign, you can choose from lists that you've already created. And so you can do this through Command Mail or MailChimp by sending out emails through your command. There is a little quirky thing about Command right now. As we're looking at these email lists here through the Contact tab, it is only showing the email lists that have been created with MailChimp or created in your command for MailChimp. So if you're using your MailChimp account to do emails and email blasts through your campaigns here in Command, those lists will show right here. So if you're interested in adding them to an email list, you can do that here, and you would just choose it and hit add, and it will automatically add them to that list. It says contact already exists in the list because we've already done that previously, so just ignore that red ribbon at the top. But that's just to let you know that when you go into campaigns on the left-hand side here, the campaigns tab, and you want to run an email campaign in the future, instead of having to sit there and add contacts individually and recall whoever you want to put on there, all I'd have to do is go in and grab my email list that I've already added my contacts to. Like, let's just stick with the open house theme. I want to send out an email campaign about that house that they came to the open house for to tell them about a price reduction. So I could just go into email campaigns and choose an email list if I had already created it, named open house, and their names will already be there and it'll already be included and nobody will be left off. So that's an easy way to get them organized and ready for any campaigns you send out. Also, you can come in here and add them to a smart plan. Let's say that you already have a smart plan created that you prefer, especially for a new contact. We're assuming that these are new contacts that you've just put into your database. And so let's pretend it would be this one right here. So we can click that caret down to show you if you need to remind yourself of what the steps are in that smart plan, and you can come over here and select it. Now, I already know this particular smart plan does have a text reminder and also a phone call. And so our contacts do not have phone numbers entered, so it would actually give me an error. So I'm just going to select test, and you will see that it gives me options to either start now or start on a following date. And let's say you imported a ton of contacts today. It was 1,001 import. You can actually stagger your start plan for the smart plan here by choosing this. Now, this is maximum contact per day because we only have 2 people. But let's say you had the 1,000. So you could actually break this down into however many that you wanted each day to start, so they don't all start at once, so that in 30 days, when you're supposed to give a phone call to that person on a smart plan, you don't have 1,000 phone calls to make in one day. So it'll help stagger your tasks later. So you would choose whichever one you would like to do and hit confirm at this point. So just know that you can go ahead and throw as many contacts as you want out of your database onto a smart plan that easily, and go ahead and get them started as soon as you've gotten them imported. And another thing that you may want to do, we went over tags, email list, and smart plan. And so I do want to show you here at the bottom, I'm not going to demonstrate this, but there is a send text message option as well for marketing. Just know that that is if you have Twilio set up through your command, and you would be able to send them a text message that way. So that is an option. Okay. And so what we've gone over so far is that if you want to send out a campaign, an email campaign, you can go ahead and throw these contacts in bulk on your email list. If you want to get a smart plan going for them, you can also do that in bulk for them. And then also your text down there, if you want to just right away go ahead and get started on that, you can do that as well. I want to show you in campaigns really quick, the email list that I was talking about. You would need to add your contacts to an email list through the campaigns tab if you're wanting to use command email. Again, MailChimp was the only email list that will show through the contacts tab when we're trying to bulk add them. So if you want to add contacts to an email list, you would need to use command email. And if you choose to do that, you would do it through here in your campaign tabs. If you have any questions about that, reach out to us. But you would click emails. So we do an email campaign, and on the far right, you'll see email list. Now, if I click this, and if I had it chosen to MailChimp being what I would like to use to mail out, it would show me those same 2 email lists that showed in the contacts. But let's say for today, I want to use command email, and you would see the email list that we've created here. You can create a new list at any time, and you can also choose to edit your existing ones. And when you edit, you can choose your contacts. Up to 100 contacts will show here from your database, and you can scroll down and choose show more if there were more to show. But I could add them by name or by email. I can pull them up, but I can also add by tags. So if you know how we went in and created that open house tag, so I can go in here, I'll choose load more. We have a lot of tags, as you can see, load more. There's that open house one that we had. So I can choose that, and it will pull all the contacts that have that one tag. And so I can go ahead and choose all of those contacts, select all or one by one that have that particular tag and go ahead and confirm that I'm going to add them to that list. So there they are in our email list. If I went back to emails or right here even and chose to create a campaign from this moment, we'll come in here and choose email. Let's say I want to do brand awareness. And I'll come down here again, want to use our campaign command mail, create campaign. Helps if you can type and spell, and create campaign. And so here it's going to start letting me build my email campaign. I just wanted to show you that right here, send to recipient list, I can go ahead and choose that list that I had already made, right here, or any of them. But I know my two were added to this list, but I can also create a list right in here. Same window we saw before, and we can do it from there. Okay. So just several ways to get them on an email list and get them ready for a campaign that you want to send out. So went over several options of what you can do with your contacts now that they're uploaded into Command for marketing purposes, sending them email campaigns, getting them on a smart plan right away, or also texting them through Twilio if you choose to take action right away instead of getting them on a plan. And as always, you can always reach out to us at support@scottleroymarketing.com. Ask for those packages and pricing for our digital marketing assistance that we can help you with. And or if you just have a regular question, you can reach us there as well. Thank you for watching today.